What's up? What's going on?
Not much, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just out of the shower, but we good.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
bet. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm relaxing. My birthday is Monday, so I'm just like probably gonna go hang out a little bit tonight.
Yeah, bro. It's an honor like to talk to you. I really appreciate you doing this, man.
I appreciate you having me on.
You released your album I Love You 'Cause You Ugly like
Yeah.
2 years, just about 2 years ago. And dude, like right off the rip,
Hmm.
I just fell in love with it. Like this happens rarely with albums. I'll listen to them like for the first time and then just like start them over from the very beginning and play it again. And that was probably one of like four albums I ever listened to where it was like that.
Really?
Yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. That's super dope, man. I appreciate that. I worked hard on that one. I feel like that's my best album. So
I think it's your best album too, man. No
yeah, I think
question.
it's my best album on the low. Yeah.
So for
Um,
the sake of the interview, sorry if I just interrupted. Would you want
you
to
good. I'm putting
introduce?
deodorant on if you hear spraying. I stay
Yeah.
clean.
Would you want to introduce yourself like to anybody who doesn't know who you are?
Yeah. All right. I go, my name is Hugh Allison. You could call me Huey, but most people refer to me as Mr. Motherfucking Esquire. I am suppose you could say I'm a legendary underground rapper at this point. I'm well aware of my legend. I think my legend is not even, spoken as much as it should be. But anyway, yeah, just I look at myself as an abstract thinker, a pioneer of spiritual thought. My music is about spirituality and comparing that to my life experiences and things like that in a rugged way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, I just look at myself like a great esoteric artist. To go down in history with the Aleister Crowleys and all the mystics of time. That's where I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the top 10 rapper list. I want to be on the top 10 mystic list. And
Yeah.
that's me. I'm from Brooklyn. That's me.
Yeah, man. Well, I completely agree. That was actually one thing I like really understood about your music is I feel like you are a spirit like a spiritual person. And I'm interested like where does God play into that? Like how would you describe God if you had to?
Um, God is you. He's you. He's within you. He's not a big man in the sky with the gray beard, with a staff, you know, uh doing what he want. God is an expression of ourself and our soul. We all have God within us. So when I think about God, I think about myself. I think about you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you God, just as I'm God. You decide your life the same way I decide my life. So I think of God as an energy. That's how I look at God.
Perfect, man. So this actually kind of goes into another question I wanted to ask you. So
What's up?
say God came to you and
Yeah.
God told you, he said, Huey, he said you have to make the perfect rap album. Like just like God is a voice like telling you. You said he's an energy. And you had to make the most perfect rap album that you possibly could. But
Yeah.
here are the rules. You're allowed one producer
Uh-huh.
and one feature. Who are you gonna choose?
One producer, it would probably be one producer, I would say maybe like Marley Marl, one of like the first rap producers, one of the
Oh
ones that
yeah.
started rap, like one
Yeah.
of the old school ones that started hip hop, do something with them. And the one feature gotta be Andre 3K.
Yeah, man. Great pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. 100%.
Hmm.
So how old were you when you decided that you wanted to start rapping?
I was 12. I was 12 years old when I started making music, when I started writing, I was actually younger than that when I started writing. Before I rapped, I wanted to be a singer. Yeah, I used to sing. I wanted to be like an R&B singer. But when I
Yeah.
got to junior high, singing wasn't cool, rapping was cool. So
Yeah.
the girls wasn't messing with the singers, dude. That era was over. Nobody was in the hallway like, dude, like that shit wasn't happening. So I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I want to get girls. I gotta rap. So I
Yeah.
changed it to rapping. But I've been writing music since I was 12 years old, man.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
So you put out like an EP, like single. It was Dot versus Dilla, right? That was in
Yeah,
like D December, I want to say.
yeah. I
Um,
just shot the video.
oh really? Is it
Yeah,
out?
shot. Nah, not yet. It's not out yet. Probably be out like
Okay.
next week, 2 weeks. So
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
yeah,
So
please do.
you mentioned in that song, you were like, yeah, I could have easily been um like a mainstream rapper. Like you
Yeah.
started to go in on that like towards the end.
Hmm.
Um like being like the mystical rapper, like you're on the top 10 mystical rappers list, like for sure. Anybody that knows knows. So like for you to go that route, how did it feel? Like how empowered do you feel?
I came this route by mistake, man. But nothing's by mistake. I
Yeah.
never, I like, LP told me this one time. He's just
Yeah.
like, when we all start rapping, we when we all start rapping, we all wanted to be like Run DMC, like whoever was the
Yeah.
popular rapper when we were kids. Like for him, it was
Yeah.
like Run DMC. Then he said, I became an adult and I realized I was like a weird underground rapper. so so I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like my journey in a sense. Like, you don't necessarily find it, it finds you. We all start off with the same intentions,
Yeah.
but then it kind of just goes another way. You don't really have a say so in the way it goes. You just got to go on
Yeah.
the path, and then it'll find you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say it found you. Like listening to your like latest record, just stylistically, I think it's like your best rapping performance. And also just like the production of the whole thing was just pushing the envelope. I thought it was just remarkable. Um I want to know the album name. Like I Love You 'Cause You Ugly. It's volume 1. Like
yeah.
explain to me the name of that in your words.
You is my acronym for your own understanding. That's what I
Yeah.
represent. My team, everybody that's with me is a you. They're
Yeah.
themselves. And anybody could be a you because it's just meaning somebody who's not afraid to be who they truly are.
Hmm.
Um, so you break it down. I love your own understanding because your own understanding is ugly, which means
Yeah.
I love you despite your flaws.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. Like, I love you because you're flawed. I love you because you're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because none
Yeah.
of us are. So that's the title.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful title. Dude, I want to know I want to know what the cover art, like what do you think's going on in the cover art to the album?
Oh, that's me in the studio.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
shit, dude.
that.
Dude,
So it's
that is
basically,
awesome.
yeah. So it's basically,
Oh,
yeah, it's basically just me in the lab. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much how it is. Like it's like me in my a cauldron of all types of my weird, just my, you know what I'm saying?
dude, that's the sickest thing ever, bro. Cause
Yeah,
cause the
yeah.
whole time I'm like, okay, when I listen to Space Invaders, that's what the album cover sounds like to me. Like it
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
thought
you're on
so
like a whole
too.
other planet.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought that was perfect. I thought it made sense. Yep. Same
Yeah, so
way.
what was that intentional? Like, did you put Space Invaders like at the beginning because of that? Like you wanted to capture the listener? Just from a
Yeah, I wanted
listener's
to capture
perspective,
that
that's how I
tone.
felt.
Yeah, and it worked
Yeah.
obviously because yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
capture that tone, that energy of that song. Felt like just a segue into the album cover, and it all just would make sense to you. You know what I'm saying
Yeah.
at that moment. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that clicked. That
and I
clicked
made
for
it to
sure.
for like after you listen to the album, you could go back and listen to Space Invaders again, and you get more from it. That was
Yeah,
my goal.
that's
Yeah.
probably why I keep going back. Um, so this sound palette like that you chose on this record, like it
Hmm.
wasn't it wasn't like your previous albums, and
It
like
wasn't.
I believe this was like fully intentional. And I just want to know like where was this coming from, like internally, like to choose a sound palette that is like futuristic. It kind of jumps all over the place. I think it's not even there's not really a point even me explaining it. I feel like the album explains itself. But just because you made it, I want to know like what you were thinking when you made it.
I was thinking like I'm really like into Afrofuturism, and I just
Yeah.
wanted it to be something spaced out. When you heard it, it
Right.
felt like you were in another realm. That's
Right.
why I try to make my music encapsulate, like entering another realm, creating my own universe. You know, my own
Right.
understanding. Yeah, so sonically, it was very important that everything had that through line because all the songs are very different, but all the songs are very spacey. You know?
Right. Right. I
Yeah,
think like to me, like you had like was it 2 or 3 Madlib like tracks on that?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think that that like difference complemented the sound of um like the futuristic sound of the album, just having like um what is it, Bubble Guts and then like the Weight of Water like two. I feel
Yeah,
like those beats were just so like different than the like other moments on the album. I just thought it was really special that you added some Madlib production in there too.
yeah.
And
Yeah, thought that would be interesting.
yeah.
I thought
So
that would
you
be interesting. So yeah, you nailed it. That was definitely intentional. Yeah.
so you have a whole album with Madlib, right? It's like a vinyl exclusive.
We never put it out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I never did it. I never. He didn't want to put it out, so we didn't put it out.
I got you. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like was it like sample clearance stuff?
Nah, he ain't like it.
Oh, damn, dude. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, kind of crazy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm like,
crazy.
you be putting out all this other whack shit, but whatever, you know. Um.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, so that I don't know, you know, that one's just probably gonna stay in the vault forever. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
would if I was a fan, I wouldn't be waiting for that one. But
Yeah, dude.
yeah, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I felt like
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like I sound better over the shit I like to rap to anyway. Like I don't really
Hmm.
even like I'm not a person that trips off of names or like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, like a lot of artists, they probably wouldn't say that. They would probably try to keep the relationship or like, you know, because they know how big that could be for them. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
For me, I just rather make great music and be remembered for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
somebody gotta be I always feel like it's just like somebody gotta be true to the art form.
Hmm.
Everybody can't sell their soul and their integrity for like just trying to get to the, you know, whatever it's supposed to be in the, you know, and you mean you know how it goes. Like
Hmm.
somebody has to and I like just fuck it. I just want to make great music. I don't really care about anything else. Cause to me it's like when I'm dead and gone or, you know, when I'm an old man and I'm looking back, I'd rather just know in my heart that I did what I loved and I have a lot of things that I love. You know, all my ideas came to fruition in that way rather than me trying to politic or because that shit don't really help you in the long run.
No.
You know,
Damn,
somebody
that's
got to be that way. I know people aren't that way a lot of times, but somebody has to be the one that's like, I'm just gonna follow my heart. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
dude.
That's how I view myself. I view myself as somebody who's like really an artist. You know,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah, that's how I view myself, and I would like my legacy as an artist to be that I was really an artist, really like really an artist. You know? Yeah.
As a fan, like that's really appreciated to hear like that you have like that level of integrity like in your music. It just makes it more profound. Cause like a lot of rappers aren't even like that. You really can't find a lot that have that integrity. So thank you.
Yeah, man. You're welcome.
Yeah. So my favorite track on the album is Happy Accidents. Um
Okay.
there's a lot of like one-liners that like stood out to me. Um, for example, you said we ain't the same, we're different in major ways. You need forever to be tomorrow. For me, forever's today. You see the heights you might fall from, I see chances to levitate. So you're obviously an extremely optimistic person. And this is one of the reasons why like I thought you were a very spiritual person. So can you
Mm.
explain like that optimism to me?
Um, I guess you know, for me, I think the I think I live like the spirit dictates the realm, not
Mm-hmm.
the other way around. I think everybody gets it backwards. Like people try to people think like life has to be good for you to be good, but I think
Yeah.
you have to be good for life to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's like I feel like one follows the other, not but it's not like people always walk around depressed because they're waiting for something good to happen. But
Yeah.
you really just got to be the good thing, and then good will come to you. You know what
Yeah, no,
I'm?
I completely
It's
agree,
pretty much
man.
yeah. It's pretty simple like that. It's just like you a magnet. You are a magnet, and you're gonna attract whatever you decide you want to attract. It doesn't work the other way. That's why sometimes you see things may go bad in your life and they just keep happening. You feel like, oh, I can't win, but it's because you feel like you can't win. If you
Yeah.
feel like you always winning, you always win.
Yeah, dude. No, dude,
Yeah. You had to walk through the
yeah,
fire, man.
completely agree with you. I don't think people give themselves enough credit, like how much self-control that they have. Like, I'm gonna use that, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like being a
Absolutely.
magnet,
I agree.
people are. So so back to Dot versus Dilla. Do you consider
Ooh.
yourself like a big Dilla fan?
No, I'm not that big of a Dilla fan.
No.
But I am a big Dilla fan. But like, yeah, bro, like Um, I would say I was because I learned to rap. I learned to rap studying Detroit rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
that's
yeah?
something I could never. Hell yeah! Like to me, Detroit rappers was the best rappers when I was learning.
Like
Like
Slum
people like
Village?
Elzhi,
Elzai,
Elzhi
yeah.
specifically. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
really big Elzhi fan. You know what I'm saying? So I like, and he definitely rapped over a lot of Dilla joints. I wasn't aware of who made them shits at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but like me, I'm more of a fan of the shit I grew up on. That's what that song's about. Like, yo, like I'm just from New York. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
grow up on this. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. I ain't saying that
Yeah.
shit ain't amazing. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying like I didn't grow up on it specifically. Like the era and the time and the music I listened to was a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make sure that's not forgotten. Because I think like sometimes, through history we lose certain ideals, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And narratives become different. And I'm like, yo, I just wanted to make something that was representative of my era and the things that inspire me personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't say I'm a huge fan, no, but I'm definitely a fan, like for certain. I'm just a fan of all hip hop, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. No, yeah, that's a good distinction to be made. Yeah, one of the reasons why I asked that is like I'm from Michigan and
Yeah.
like Detroit rap just happens to be like some of my favorite. Like Danny Brown, he's like probably he might be my favorite rapper ever. I know he's a colleague of yours. You've like worked with him and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's my,
that.
it's my buddy.
Yeah, dude. And like Boldy James, Jay Dilla, like yeah, I think that these guys are good. So I think it's just important to like understand your roots too. So
Mm-hmm.
I took that out of the that EP pretty clear. Um oh, this is a question that I really wanted to ask you. What's your favorite Run the Jewels album?
The one I'm on, the last one.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, never look back.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
That's awesome. No, I actually
Yeah.
think that's like their best record. I honestly think like each record they've topped their last one.
Yeah, they always do.
Mm-hmm.
They always do. You know what I mean? I think that was probably was the most palpable one. You got Pharrell on there and shit. It's like
Mm-hmm.
different. Like what the hell, y'all underground rappers? Y'all ain't supposed to have this.
Yeah,
You
DJ
know what I'm saying?
Premier, I think. Ooh La
Yeah, it was
La. And
like,
then Lil Wayne on the deluxe edition as well, I think. If I'm
oh
not
yeah, I
mistaken.
even hear that. I even know that.
That's awesome. So are you able to speak on Run the Jewels 5? Is that something you're able to do?
I ain't even on it, so I don't even know. I don't know what they doing right
Yeah.
now.
Oh damn, dude. Yeah. That was kind of just a shot in the dark.
Nah, I don't know what they doing right now.
So,
I haven't took the mic in like probably like a couple months now.
oh yeah.
I talked to
You
him
talk
before he wanted to free me. I told him he was gonna win it.
oh, oh shit, man. Dude, I just took a screenshot on accident. I didn't know how I did that. No, that's absurd though. Like, what did you think about all the shit online about Killer Mike? Like people were crazy online saying that like he didn't deserve to win it. Like, did you see that?
Um, well, yeah, I did. That's typical because
Yeah.
everybody within their own algorithm, right? So
Mm-hmm.
everybody is not going to be aware of the same shit at the same time, right?
Yeah.
It's a different era of music. We're not all like indoctrinated to the same ideals at the same time like we used to be.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was like we all just would listen to the same shit. We all pretty much were on the same wavelength. Now, like you could have Lil Wayne on the deluxe edition, and I wouldn't even know. And mind you, I'm on the album.
That's
you
funny.
know,
Yeah,
So,
there's a lot of music comes out every Friday. It's kind of
yep,
hard to keep track.
crazy. Come here, come give me a kiss, cause Daddy about to leave. Come, come give me a kiss.
What's your mean kiss?
Give me a kiss, cheek.
So I saw like on your Instagram that you had like posts with Lil Ugly Mane and Wiki. Like, what do these people mean to you, like in your rap career? Like these are other like extremely creative, like top 10 mystical rappers of all time. How would you describe them?
Oh, that's crazy. Shit, man. I look at all this shit like a brotherhood. You
Yeah.
know, I look at being an artist like a brotherhood. Like we are all one. You know,
Hmm.
united in our understanding of music, united in our understanding of the fact that we necessarily don't fit the cliches or the boxes of what a rapper is supposed to be, or what an artist is supposed to be. We live within our own realm and
Hmm.
create that experience for those who relate and want can't maybe they can't articulate these ideas themselves, but it's something innate inside of them that draws them to us. So they're similar to us in the same way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically like it's like being a representative of a certain type of person, you know? Um
Hmm.
yeah, like it's like, Ice Spice. She's just like the typical Bronx girl. You hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm back.
All good, man.
Hmm.
All right, I'll pick up where I left off. It kind of just like cut out randomly, but um describe the Cold Vein by Cannibal Ox.
I never heard it.
Really?
Really? Yeah, I never heard it. No.
Oh shit, dude, I thought you'd like know what I'm talking about, man. Dude, you
Dude,
should listen to
you
that album.
always tell me that, but I never really wanted to hear it. So I never listened to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's valid.
yeah.
Dude, it's one of my favorite records, but
Yeah, a
that's
lot of
all good,
people
man.
tell me that, man. I never heard it though, bro. Never heard that record, man. Never
That is
heard it.
crazy, man. So what
Yeah.
give me your top 5 albums.
My top five albums?
Yeah.
Shit, man, my top five is a little different, man. My shit
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit is like, my top five albums. Damn, that's a good question, man. I've heard so many. I'm gonna call this motherfucker back. This is my best friend's birthday. He's like,
Oh,
"Why you call me? I ain't calling you, but I was busy."
yeah.
Yeah, top five, top five, top five, top five, top five. My top five. That's a hard one, man. I know, like, definitely. I'm trying to think. One that Andre, The
Yeah.
Love Below.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's definitely one for me. That's a big one. Probably they would change all the time, but definitely maybe The Reason by Beanie Siegel. I love that album. I always
I've
liked
never
that
heard
album.
that one.
Yeah, I love Beanie Siegel. He's like one of my favorite rappers ever. Trying to think who else. Andre Beans. Um, like probably 50 Cent, one of his mixtapes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like one of the G Unit mixtapes. I consider them shits albums because I used to listen to those shits all day. Like I'm a real big 50 Cent fan.
Yeah.
Like real big. I think you can hear the 50 Cent influence in my music.
Yeah.
Like just yeah, like the choruses and shit. Like I learned to write choruses listening to 50. Um, what else? That's a really good question. 50's in there. Andre's in there. Benny Siegel is in there. I would say Biggie. I could say Biggie, but like I love both his albums so much. I really can't. Tupac, All Eyes on Me. That's definitely
Hmm.
in there. Um, I think that's an incredible album. I think that's like a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
don't realize it's a green light? Good golly. Um, uh, and I'm trying to think for number five. Shit, maybe you know what? Kid Cudi, The Man on the Moon, the mixtape.
Yeah.
That was a big album for me. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Shit. Yeah, is that didn't Dot the Genius produce on that?
He did, man. That
Yeah.
Cuddy was like, you know, Premier and Guru and shit. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
they super teamed up. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's an amazing album. That's kind of one of my time as well. So yeah, that's a pretty great album for sure. Yeah. All right. I'll wrap this up. I have a couple more questions. Um, so you were with your daughter earlier in the interview. It was kind of sweet because I was thinking about just the back half of my questions. So how has your music like impacted her? And how has like she impacted your music as well?
I think she definitely made me like nicer. You know what I'm saying? Like as
Yeah.
far as like when I had a kid, I started thinking about a lot of different things. Like it gave me a lot of understanding of life having a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like it made me how do I put it? It made me how do I put this? It made me understand. It made me see the bigger picture. You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I live my life since I had a kid. I live my life for my legacy. Right. So I live it more thinking of what will they say at the end if I didn't do this, if I didn't say this, if I didn't, you know, like I think
Yeah.
about it more in a bigger picture. I don't think about things in a small space, you know. And I guess I
Yeah.
guess I'm old enough now too, where I've lived enough life to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So that for me is like a big thing, like just making sure that what I represent and what I say out of my mouth is what I truly mean. What I do and how I conduct myself as a man is like really strong. I don't ever want nobody to go to my daughter and tell her I was weak or go to my daughter and tell her that I didn't give my all because she can't be the best person that she's supposed to be if I'm not the best man that I'm supposed to be. So it's
Right,
like
right.
that's a very big part of my just my day-to-day living, man. It's just a
Yeah.
very big inspiration for me to just make sure that I'm right, like make sure that I'm real, make sure that it's authentic, make sure that it's true. And you know, if I had to die for that shit, I just gotta die for it. Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel. Like if I gotta die for it, I'll die before I'm weak. I'll die on the court, you know? Um, yeah, you know, that's just my understanding. That's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't
Yeah,
play
man.
games, man. But yeah, New York traffic, baby. I love it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so you know, like that's my thing. Like, yeah, kid, like I just really truly believe that. I truly believe in myself. I truly believe in what I say. When I say your own understanding and all these things that I speak about in terms of that, like I'm not like giving lip service. I'm not like, you have some people that are like manipulative, they're trying to like just paint themselves to be a certain type of person. Like, no, this is truly like all I know and all I could ever be is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, so having a kid definitely it encouraged me to believe more in myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, my words, man. And then how it affected my songwriting, man, like even when I worked on my last album, when we did Follow Me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, me and Griff, Griff Specs I used to check out Griff Specs music too. He raps too, like not only
Yeah.
production, he does all his own production, but he's to me, as far as young rappers in New York, he's the
Yeah.
top one. He will be the top one. He's already starting, but he will be,
Yeah.
Um, yeah, check out his album Live from Transmutation. Listen to that project right there. It's
Okay,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
incredible. But
Yeah.
he's on volume 3 too. He's on there. So
Volume 3?
yeah, I got 2 and 3. Yeah, I got
That's
2 and 3
insane.
done.
Can you give
Yeah.
me any information about volume 2? Is that something you can give out?
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I was saying, that's it. I'll tell you that next. When we did Follow Me, right? Me and Griffey was like, he like rented a hostel in Brooklyn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like just to work out of. Like he bought his little equipment to like this little hostel. We just wanted to get away, so we just like he had a spot. He was just in there maxing out, making music and shit,
Mm-hmm.
doing mushrooms. You know what I mean? So we just got shroomed up, and then I remember him talking to me. He said, "Yo, this album right here has to be your best album." I remember him looking me in my eyes and saying that. And then I
Yeah.
did Follow Me that night. Follow me, follow me, follow
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
follow me, follow me. Yeah, that shit was just the shrooms. That was the shrooms, like. But yeah, I call it like a ghost whisper. You know what I'm saying? Like when I write, it's like you ever heard that shit like it's like a movie. I don't know. I think it's maybe like I forgot the name of the movie, but it's like if you build it, they will come. Like it whispers in this guy's ear or whatever, and he starts building something or whatever. Like I start hearing my lyrics in my head outside of me.
Hmm.
You know? Like before I would sit, I would think of it wrong, you know? Like I would have to think of the words. How do I want to start this? How do I want to do this? What am I gonna say? You know? But working on that album and like all of the albums after that, I had a breakthrough where I just understood writing in a different way, more of in a spiritual way, you know? And
Yeah.
I almost like get myself into a trance-like state and the words just come. I can't explain it. It's so weird. Like they just kind of just come. They just come to me. Like they like whisper in my ear, like, you know, like it's like a voice. I can hear it. I can feel it. It feels so real, you know? And it just tells me what to say. And I just say that, you know what I mean?
Wow.
It's just a certain trust I have with my own spirit, with my own soul. That it's a connectivity that I almost can't put into words. Cause I'm a big believer in the idea that like, you know, English and language in general are man-made things. So
Yeah.
like there are feelings and emotions that we have that defy description because man never thought of a word that could describe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think songwriting for me is one of those things. It's like it's so intuitive, I can't even
Mm-hmm.
explain it now. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like a ghost is inside of me and like they're rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like it's spooky, man. It became so easy, you know, like Ruzzle, just easy. You know what I'm saying? Like wordplay like Ruzzle, you befuddle, pit no muzzle, let's tussle. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't
Yeah.
think of that. It's just like I hear the beat, I admit I'm a legend. Like it just comes to me. I admit I'm a legend. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's just there. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I haven't even tried. Like I'm not even trying. It just comes out of me, man. Um, so yeah, when I did Follow Me, I had that moment of breakthrough. Like it was just a great breakthrough, you know, and I just
Yeah.
understood everything I ever went through, all my journeys from when I was a kid, going to the studio, when I first learned to really like put words together and like it just made fucking sense, man. You know, and it all like when you hear volume 2 and volume 3, you'll see like, damn, it's like he got even better. Like it blows my mind sometimes. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like, yo, I got better. Like, how the fuck I get better? And I was already the best. I was just like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's just like the less I try, the better it happens. Like I can't explain it, man. But it's really a big part of the reason I do music. It's just such an addictive high. It's very addicting, the high of it all. It gives me just such a feeling of being alive and oneness with myself. That's what I love about music.
Wow, man. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That was just a great like pocket you just went down. That was
yeah, it's true. It's all facts.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to hear volume 2 and volume 3. That's crazy to hear that, man.
Yeah, yeah, they both done. I start working on volume 4 now. I was in the shower the other day. I was like, damn, I don't got no more songs. I'm all done. But you know, I got a lot.
My shit just cut out for no reason, but I'm back.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it probably ran out of meeting time. So I know sometimes Zoom does that shit.
It did, yeah. I like
Mhm.
never use Zoom, so that's dog shit, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I use it pretty often because like I got a homeboy in Belgium that I always talk to on Zoom. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, my boy
Yeah.
Peter. Yeah, shout out to Peter, man. I love you,
Yeah.
bro.
Shout out Peter, man.
Listening to this. Yeah, shout out to you,
Yeah.
Pete.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, yes. So yeah, I don't know what you got last, but
bro, that's
volume 2.
yeah, that's it, man. Volume 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, volume 2, I really can't divulge too much. It's like it's a mixtape. It's a mixtape that's an album. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not even rapping over my own beats a lot on the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the songs I'm rapping over other beats, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really an intriguing project, I think. I think people really gonna be like, But like I think people's gonna bug people out, you know what I'm saying, to see what
Yeah.
I'm doing and what I'm talking about on it. It might be a little it might be a little controversial. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely like I'm super excited, man. That's good to hear that it's done.
Yeah,
As
it's
well.
not done all the way though, cause like
Yeah.
it's not done all the way. It's I'm probably like I want to say 80% done right now. You know what I mean? I still want to add more. I still been having more things I want to say.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
eXquire, great to
What's
talk
up?
to you. That just about wraps it up, man. Thank you so much for coming on, talking to me today.
Yo,
It's an honor to
thank
be
you for
on.
having me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I appreciate you appreciating me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, yeah, man. When you get a chance, email me your address so I can send you what you had.
Too bad. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's
Yeah, I'll
super
send you
nice.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Bet, man.
Yeah, let me know where you want me to send it to, and I'll send you one. What's your favorite color?
Um, brown, brown and green, probably.
Okay, all right. I got a nice brown and gold one. I'll probably send you.
Yeah.
Or yeah. I got a nice one I made. I'll
Yeah,
send it
dude.
to you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, gang, man. Yeah, definitely appreciate this conversation. I appreciate you taking interest in, understanding my music and understanding what I'm trying to convey to the world. And I'm glad that it connected with you. I hope that you get a lot from it.
Yeah.
Um, just on a day to day. I hope that my words can help you, heal you, or inspire you in some type of way. That would be my
Thank you.
hope. That would be my big goal and my big hope as an artist, that my words can inspire and heal. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Super.
Thanks, Hugh. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Hear
Yo,
from you soon.
anytime.
Yep.
Yeah,
We'll
talk
see
to
you,
me on
man.
volume 2. We'll talk on volume 2.
Yep. I'll buy it.
I bet. Let's do it.
Yeah. We'll see you,
All
bro.
right, brother.
Have a good night.
Peace. You too.